Once upon a time, in a bustling town nestled amongst rolling hills in Igboland, lived a young woman named Nneka. Nneka's reputation as a skilled weaver preceded her. Her hands danced across the loom, transforming threads into vibrant tapestries that captured stories and dreams. Villagers would often commission her work, eager to adorn their homes with her beautiful creations. There was, however, a shadow cast upon Nneka's sunshine. A group of girls, their hearts brimming with envy, resented her talent. They gossiped about her behind her back, dismissing her success as mere luck. One day, an elder announced that the royal family was seeking a weaver to create a magnificent tapestry for the upcoming Yam Festival, a celebration of the land's bounty. Nneka's heart fluttered with excitement. This was an opportunity to showcase her gift on a grand scale. News of the announcement reached the envious girls, and their jealousy intensified. Gathering in a secluded corner of the marketplace, they plotted their mischief. "We cannot let Nneka win this," hissed Ogo, the ringleader. "Her tapestry will be the talk of the town, and we will be nothing but faded threads in comparison." The others nodded in agreement, their faces twisted with spite. One sunny afternoon, as Nneka collected vibrant dyes from the market stalls, Ogo approached her, a sly smile playing on her lips. "Nneka," she cooed, "we've heard whispers about a hidden grove, bursting with exotic flowers that yield the most exquisite colors. Would you like to accompany us to find them?" Nneka, ever trusting, readily agreed. The girls led her on a winding path, deeper and deeper into the heart of the forest. Lush foliage enveloped them, sunlight dappling the forest floor. Finally they reached a clearing, but instead of the promised floral haven, Nneka saw a wide, gaping pit. Before she could react, the girls shoved her with a cruel cackle. Nneka tumbled down, landing with a painful thud. Panic surged through Nneka as she realized she was trapped. The girls' laughter echoed from above, laced with malice. Shame burned in Nneka's chest. She had been foolish to trust them. But despair quickly turned to resolve. Nneka wouldn't let their jealousy win. She began to rummage through her bag, a small pouch filled with weaving tools always by her side. Using her nimble fingers, she fashioned a sturdy rope from the thread and loom hooks. Hours bled into dusk. Exhausted but determined, Nneka finally managed to secure one end of the makeshift rope to a sturdy branch. She called out for help, her voice hoarse from exertion. As the moon cast an ethereal glow upon the clearing, a kind-hearted farmer returning home from the market heard her cries. He peered into the pit, his face etched with concern. With his help, Nneka scrambled out, her legs shaking. The next morning, Nneka, battered but unbroken, presented herself before the elders. She recounted the girl's treachery, her voice trembling with righteous anger. The elders, appalled by the girl's actions, ensured Nneka received the commission. Though bruised and shaken, Nneka poured her emotions into her work. Her tapestry, imbued with resilience and the beauty of untamed nature, became the centerpiece of the Yam Festival, a testament to her unwavering spirit. The tale of Nneka's ordeal spread like wildfire, a cautionary tale against envy and a celebration of unwavering determination. News of Nneka's triumph traveled far and wide, reaching the ears of a neighboring village ruled by a wise and benevolent queen. The queen, known for her patronage of the arts, sought to commission a tapestry depicting the history of her lineage. Envoys were dispatched to Nneka's village, bearing gifts and an invitation to the queen's court. Nneka, still basking in the afterglow of her success, eagerly accepted. Packing her tools and a satchel of vibrantly dyed threads, she embarked on a journey filled with anticipation. Upon arrival, she was awestruck by the grandeur of the palace. Lush gardens bursting with exotic flora surrounded the magnificent structure, and the air thrummed with the energy of a bustling court. The queen, a regal woman with eyes that held the wisdom of ages, received Nneka with warmth. She spoke of her desire for a tapestry that would not only capture the lineage of her ancestors, but also embody the spirit of her people. Nneka, inspired by the queen's vision, immersed herself in the court's rich history. She spent days poring over ancient scrolls, listening to the tales of griots, and sketching the intricate patterns woven into the fabric of the kingdom's traditions. Meanwhile, whispers of Nneka's presence reached the ears of Ogo and her envious companions. Unable to bear the thought of Nneka's continued success, they hatched a new plan. This time they enlisted the help of a disgruntled palace servant, a man named Chibuzo, who harbored a secret resentment for the queen. Chibuzo, lured by promises of riches, agreed to help them gain access to Nneka's workspace at night. Under the cloak of darkness, Ogo and her companions snuck into the palace, their hearts pounding with a mix of fear and excitement. They ransacked Nneka's supplies, scattering her threads and ripping apart the painstakingly sketched designs. Their destructive rampage left behind a scene of chaos, threatening to derail Nneka's work. The next morning, Nneka discovered the vandalism, her heart sinking. Despair threatened to engulf her, but the queen's unwavering support and the memory of her past triumph rekindled her fighting spirit. With renewed determination, Nneka rallied. She enlisted the help of the palace weavers, their fingers working together to recreate the lost designs. Days turned into weeks, and slowly, a magnificent tapestry began to take shape. On the day of the unveiling ceremony, the grand hall buzzed with anticipation. The queen, adorned in royal regalia, stood beside Nneka. As the drapes were pulled away, a gasp rippled through the crowd. The tapestry was a masterpiece, a vibrant tapestry that not only depicted the queen's lineage, but also captured the essence of the kingdom, its strength, its resilience, and its rich cultural heritage. Ogo and her companions, forced to watch from the back of the hall, were filled with a mixture of shame and envy. Nneka's unwavering spirit and the queen's unwavering support had triumphed once more. The queen, in her address, spoke of the importance of perseverance and the destructive nature of envy. Nneka's tapestry became a symbol of hope and a reminder that even in the face of adversity, creativity and determination can prevail. Nneka's fame as a weaver continued to spread throughout the land. Her tapestries, imbued with not only beauty but also stories of resilience and hope, became highly sought after. One day, a delegation from a distant village arrived at her doorstep. Their village, nestled precariously on the edge of a vast desert, had been ravaged by a series of sandstorms. Their crops had been destroyed, homes buried, and spirits dampened. The village elder, a weathered man with eyes that held the weight of his people's struggles, explained their plight. They sought Nneka's help, not to create a tapestry of history or grandeur, but to weave a tapestry of hope. They wished for a visual representation of their determination to rebuild, a beacon to inspire their people, and a symbol to show the world their enduring spirit. Touched by their story, Nneka readily agreed. However, this commission presented a unique challenge. Capturing the essence of hope in a place ravaged by despair was no easy feat. Nneka embarked on a journey to the desert village. The harsh landscape, unforgiving sun, and relentless wind were a stark contrast to the vibrant greens and rolling hills of her homeland. Spending time with the villagers, Nneka witnessed their unwavering spirit firsthand. She saw them salvage what little remained, share their meager resources, and support one another with unwavering kindness. She observed the tiny desert flowers pushing through the cracked earth, a testament to the tenacity of life. Inspired by their resilience, Nneka began to formulate a plan. Instead of vibrant threads, she opted for the subtle hues of the desert sand, the fiery oranges of the setting sun, and the deep blues of the night sky. She incorporated symbols of the desert, the hardy cactus, the majestic camel, and the ever-shifting dunes. But woven throughout the tapestry were threads of vibrant green, representing the hope for new growth, for a future where the desert would bloom again. The unveiling of the tapestry was a momentous occasion for the village. As Nneka presented her creation, a collective gasp filled the air. The villagers saw not just the harsh realities of their situation, but also their strength, their unwavering unity, and the promise of a brighter tomorrow. The tapestry became a rallying point, a symbol of hope that hung prominently in their newly rebuilt community center. News of Nneka's desert tapestry reached far and wide. People from all corners of the land, facing their struggles, found solace in its message. Nneka, the weaver of hope, continued to create tapestries that not only captured beauty, but also served as testaments to the enduring strength of the human spirit. Decades trickled by, like sand slipping through an hourglass. Nneka's once vibrant eyes dimmed with age, her once sprightly steps slowed to a gentle shuffle. Chidima, now a master weaver herself, had taken over the workshop. Yet Nneka's presence remained, woven into the very fabric of the space. One sweltering afternoon, a commotion arose from the marketplace. A frantic young woman, her face etched with worry, burst into the workshop. "Chidima," she gasped, "fear has gripped our village. The elders speak of a creature, a half-man, half-lion, that stalks the night, stealing our livestock and leaving only a trail of terror." Chidima, ever the pragmatist, soothed the woman's fears. But a flicker of concern ignited in her heart. She glanced at Nneka, who sat by the window, her brow furrowed in thought. Nneka, despite her age, still possessed a wisdom that transcended the physical. Later that evening, as the desert sun dipped below the dunes, casting long shadows, Nneka spoke. "Chidima," her voice raspy but firm, "fear is a beast that can consume a village faster than any monster. We need to weave a story not just to scare away the creature, but to remind our people of their courage." Inspired, Chidima set to work. This tapestry wouldn't be a traditional one. It wouldn't depict the creature itself, but rather the things that instilled fear in the villagers. The empty cages, the scattered feathers, the chilling howl echoing in the night. But interwoven within these symbols of fear, Chidima weaved threads of gold, representing the unwavering courage of the villagers. She depicted scenes of hunters sharpening their spears, families huddled together for comfort, and a lone villager bathed in moonlight standing guard over their homes. The tapestry, when unveiled in the village square, sent a ripple of emotions through the crowd. The initial gasp of recognition at the symbols of fear soon gave way to a collective surge of pride. They saw not just their fear, but also their strength, their unity, and their unwavering spirit to protect their own. News of the tapestry reached the ears of the creature, who, intrigued, ventured out under the cloak of darkness to see for itself. As it approached the village, it wasn't met with the expected screams and fleeing figures. Instead, the villagers stood united, their faces resolute, the golden threads of the tapestry reflecting in their eyes. The creature, sensing the unwavering courage it depicted, faltered. It had never encountered such a foe. With a whimper, it retreated back into the night, never to be seen again. Nneka, though frail, smiled a knowing smile. The tapestry, a testament to the power of courage woven with the threads of fear, had not only vanquished a beast, but had also reignited the spirit of a village. It became a symbol of hope, a reminder that even the frailest threads, when woven together with courage, could create an unbreakable shield. As Nneka closed her eyes for the last time, the rhythmic click-clack of Chidima's loom filled the workshop, a lullaby that promised the continuation of their legacy, weaving stories that not only adorned walls but fortified hearts.